Welcome to Cycling on a Shoestring, and we're back at Kananaskis Village, the annual ride up Highwood Pass. Over here we've got Paul, over here we've got Craig, and who is this strange woman standing in the middle here? This is Gill. Hi there, Gill. How you doing?
Good.
And we're going to ride up Highwood Pass today. How you feeling about the ride?
Well, my stomach is in a knot.
Yeah. You're more concerned about the down than going up, is that right?
Yep, sure am.
Wow.
Cycling up is tough, but cycling down,
Gotcha. I think you'll be just fine. Now, we're going to do about 95K today. Have you ever done a 100K ride?
Nope.
Do you want to add a few extra to get to 100 today?
Sure.
Okay, good stuff. So we're going to ride the final hill up to Kananaskis Village about 4 times. How do you feel about that? No,
sounds like a treat.
It's kind of the hardest part, isn't it, Paul? We always say that.
It
Yeah.
is, right at the end, right?
So we're going to head out, get a little bit of video this year up to the pass, 2,206 meters above sea level, just shy of 100K. We're going to add a few K on today so Jill can get her first metric century in. GRIZZLIES looks like. So Jill, we're at the bottom of the pass right now. We're 30.2K into the ride. How was it so far?
It was awesome.
It was windy.
It was windy, it was great, and I got to see bear.
Yeah, we've got some bears, so we'll see that in this video for sure. So we start the pass here, it's kind of up, and then it's down, then it's up, then it's down. Then you get on the climb proper, which is pretty much straight to the top. Yep. Last, what, 3K, Paul? Yes,
the
hardest part.
3K, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
so
that's the toughest part of the ride. And then you get to come down at 80K an hour, which would be great. You'll love that.
Excited.
But hopefully the wind is in our favor. If we get that tailwind going back, we'll leave this point here, and that 30K will be there. Back to the car. My rough estimate would be about 12 minutes.
Does that say it all?
But if we get that tailwind, it's generally a fast ride back to the car because it's downhill. We've kind of raised our elevation all the way to this point, and it's mostly downhill from here back to the car at Kananaskis Village. How's it going, Paul?
It's going good. A nice ride. Actually, nice cool weather too.
Yeah, we got kind of out of the wind here, which is nice. It was very windy coming up on the road here. Hoping that wind is in our favor on the way back. But it's very calm here right now. And we've got Jill and Craig in behind us. They're doing just fine. So we're heading up here. We're not too far from the top. Jill has been grinding up here. We're doing really well. And we were just telling her, just up around the turn there. It's just down the road a little bit. So she's almost to the top. We're at 55.8K. I said, we'll be at the top at around 47. We're almost there. She's doing great. Here we are. 7,239 feet, 2,206 meters. Highest road crossing in the Canadian Rockies. And Jill made it to the top. And there's Paul, and there's Craig. And well done, everybody. Give high fives all around.
High five, Craig.
High five, Craig. Yeah, good job. And all these people better stay the hell out of my way on the way down. Here we are here at Highwood Pass.
Hey, John.
Hi there, Jill. We're at the top. We're at Highwood Pass. We'll get the pictures at the sign here in just a moment. You gotta have that. But just tell me, how was the ride up here?
until the last, 300 meters, it was good. Those last 300 was a killer.
I always say when it comes to cycling, they should always take the top 300 meters off all the hills and we'd all be fine, don't you think?
I agree 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. But you made it.
I made it thanks to you and Paul, who talked me through the whole way.
I was talking with Paul coming up here about doing cycling.
Yeah.
You know, you have to suffer to be a cyclist. I really believe that. You have to learn to suffer. And I said to him, why do we keep doing this? And he said, I feel like I've accomplished something, right?
Yeah.
You feel the same way?
I do. This has been my goal. I did it. And I didn't stop.
And it's only 47K back to the car.
All the way downhill.
And we still have that damn last hill up.
It's okay. Can't be as bad as this last 300 meters. Or don't tell me.
I'm saying nothing. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. You guys rock.
Yeah, the last kicker is, it's called a kicker for a reason. So here's Gill coming down the pass. I hit 69 going down, but it was a hard 69 because that wind was really strong. Just keep riding along, Gill. We'll follow you.
I'll slow cut.
There you go. And there she goes. And all these people, the busiest time I've ever seen riding up the pass. So what do you think? How was the downhill?
The downhill's always better than the uphill, on the legs at least.
It was windy though. We got that headwind
It
pretty
was
good.
brutal, some of those crosswinds.
Yeah.
Just,
Well, we were coming down nearer the top, and I was doing 65. Into a headwind, you could feel it. And then I felt this gust of wind. I looked down. Within a second, I was doing 55. It just dropped me 10K, just like that. But I got up to 73 coming down through one stretch there, so it was pretty good. Jill and I just cruising along here, and I just said you got to just look out to the left and enjoy the scenery because it really is beautiful here. You know, they say you see a lot more when you're riding a bike, but sometimes I think even as cyclists we don't take enough time to just stop and enjoy the scenery and just look around because this is outstanding. 4-day highway leaving Peter Lougheed Provincial Park off of Highwood Pass. It's just gorgeous through here, it really is. So here we are, we're back at Kananaskis Village. We just finished up our ride to Highwood Pass. Usually this is about a 94.5K ride. We added a few K today for somebody special to make it 100K, first metric century for Jill. You did it!
I did it! Woo!
Congratulations, that's fantastic. How do you feel?
I feel awesome. I may have had a minor meltdown at the last hill,
But you made it.
But I made it.
So it's the first time, so congratulations to you. And overall, how'd you feel about the ride today?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Paul?
Yeah. Yep, this is annual, right?
Well, I do it every year, and you guys have made this an annual ride. Once you do it twice, it's annual. You've just done it once, so next year will be your annual ride.
Exactly.
So we'll be back next year. 2 years ago, I had an extra rider. Last year I had 2 extra riders. This year I had 3 extra riders. We have to recruit somebody else for next year, okay?
All right.
But
Yeah.
congratulations to everybody. It was a busy day up at the pass, and we'll be back again just before June 15th next year. See you next time on Cycling on a Shoestring.